Yo, what's going on, everybody? So, welcome to Game 5 between the Boston Celtics and the Miami Heat. So, where the Celtics are taking on the Miami Heat and South Beach. After the Celtics really just gave them the Miami a 20-point ass whooping by the final score of 102 to 82. If you guys not checked out my Game 4 broadcast along with Coach Dante, me and Dante did the game for Game 4. So, tonight I'll be doing Game 5 for you guys. But before we get to it, we are on the road on 1,000 subs. Make sure you hit the 1K subs. Make sure you smash the like button, hit that subscribe button, guys. Are new. Definitely share this out. Every bit helps. Yeah, obviously the road to 1K is going to be another milestone achievement. But a huge shout out to the 4 people that's coming in here. Greatly appreciate that as well. So kind of just bring up the scoreboard before we get into game time. So for those who are, like I said, for those who are new coming in, have not seen some of my other streams that I've done, I started using these scoreboards to help for those who have not been catching games. If you guys are working or you don't have like cable and stuff like that, so kind of help you guys out with the visual aspect of it. And obviously, like I said, and another thing too, like I know a lot of people ask me, to show the game, which I can't because of copyright reasons. So there's a little disclaimer, but that's also in the description down below. Yeah, I mean, so far, um, it just seems like Miami. After that 20-point blowout, it's just how much momentum are they going to ride now? They're on their home floor in South Beach. That's just how I see it. But yeah,
But that wasn't at all.
because obviously now with Marcus Smart now being available for the Boston Celtics, that's going to be a little bit of a problem for Miami, especially on the defensive end of the floor. Obviously not having Tyler Hero for the second straight game because of the groin injury. I think it's going to make them they're going to struggle with that. So for Bam Adebayo for Game 3, so far in the series, all the other games he scored they're showing that he had like Game 3 he had 31. Obviously, in Game 4 didn't really have that much because Boston pretty much locked down Bam Adebayo with Al Horford and Robert Williams III. And of course, going to a commercial break because obviously, with primetime games, they're always taking a while to get the tip off going. So yeah, but yeah, definitely share this out. Every bit helps because we are on the road to 1K. But he shouted that for those who are coming in for Game 5 of for the NBA Eastern Conference Finals between the Boston Celtics and the Miami Heat. But Right. Okay, dokie. So let's actually fix that a little bit. There we go. All right.
Passed away at the age of 79. Raul began his long and successful career in his native Puerto Rico before moving to Miami in 1980, where he was part of.
Hey, huge shout out to the 4 people that's coming in, though. Greatly appreciate that. 3 from Twitch, 1 from my YouTube channel. Greatly appreciate that as well.
Both at Univision and Telemundo, and hosted the Heat's weekly Spanish TV show, En Caliente con el Miami Heat. Our condolences go out to his family.
Now, usually the Heat are doing like a tribute to, I don't even know who they're, to like I think one of the Spanish broadcast announcers or something like that.
The Heat organization, the Boston Celtics, and the NBA family also mourn those who lost their lives in the senseless shooting that took place yesterday
Yep.
at
That.
Elementary School in Uvalde, Texas.
Yeah, what's good further, AM? Appreciate you tuning in. Hey, huge shout out to the 6 people though coming in though. Greatly appreciate that. As the pinned message shows, we are on the road to 1K here on YouTube. So yeah, as Mitch said, the movement is real, basically. Now on the road to 1K.
As they carry on in honor of those whose lives were lost. We now ask you to join us in a moment of silence.
Yeah, so
no longer with us.
So now we got a moment of silence now coming up. So right, huge shout out to the 4 people though. Make sure you like, share, subscribe to the stream out. Like I said, every bit helps to help build the stream out. I greatly appreciate that as well. Okay, dokie. Yeah, what's good, Key? I hope so. You can get me views, but yeah.
We recognize the men and women who act quickly when an emergency is at hand. This first responder, joined by her family, is dedicated
shit.
29 years to the law enforcement profession.
Yeah, for those who are new, by the time I'm done streaming this, I'll be just start playing some good old PS2 right here in my taking my bedroom / recording studio.
She is passionate about community engagement and worked alongside Pat Riley and the Miami Heat staff during the team's Hurricane Irma relief efforts. Attending the game, please welcome the City of Miami Police Department, first ever Haitian American Assistant Chief, Assistant Chief Sharice G. Gall.
Hey, good shit.
Thank you for all your hours of hard work and devoted labor.
Man, it feels like it has been a while. It's been a while since I've already been over a little bit past 400. So.
And now we ask that you please remain standing and remove your hats.
So now we got the so we got already getting for the national anthem. So going to be more for the pregame stuff. So Lorian is strong. All right. Hey, huge shout out to the 3 people that's still here. Greatly appreciate that. Man, damn, it took it 5 years to get it. Hey, look, that's what I was when you try to grind out as much as you possibly can. For me, it took a little bit over a year and a half to do so. And we'll see. We'll see how this game goes because Tyler Hero is not available tonight for the Miami Heat. Now that Marcus Smart is now available for the Boston Celtics. Wait, huge shout out to the 4 people that's still coming in, whether you come on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, wherever you may be watching. Greatly appreciate for those who are tuning in. Okie dokie here. All right, let's just try different things here. Now a boring commercial right before we truly get started. Jeez, this is why sometimes I feel like hating the national stations because they take too goddamn long. That's all I gotta say. Other than that, I mean, 26. You'll see me again tomorrow at 7:20 for my Phillies and the Braves game 4, and then Saturday the 28th, you'll see me again. Kind of ranting about them too. So kind of give you guys a little bit of my streaming schedule. Hopefully, once I get my community tab, I will post my streaming schedule on there, so you guys will see what I have planned for you guys. Oh, damn. Yeah, what's good, Caleb? Hey, we'll see because from what I've understood, because during tonight earlier of the Fadeaway podcast, that the Heat will not have Tyler Hero going for them tonight off the bench. So now going to Game 5 after a 20-point blowout of was that last night? It was last night or the night before. But yeah, also trying out some new stuff here, some new layouts and stuff that I know a lot of people have seen. But for those who are new, I finally having the score like a different scoreboard up, seven having to um obviously call the game but not have like the actual visual representation of the scoreboard. So I got that for you guys going tonight as well. And I got another one Murray made for the 29th. Right, so looks like we're getting ready to get started. Well, looks like we're getting ready to start with the starting lineups. We're in about maybe a couple minutes or so. You shout out the 5 people that's still here. I greatly appreciate you guys for tuning in. Yeah. Different guys have been in and out of the lineup, and tonight is no different. But for Boston, the injury update tonight is a good one. Robert Williams continues to deal with. So Robert Williams is still another healthy start here. I have PlayStation nightings. I'm a PlayStation player. Each of the 5 people coming in, though, make sure you like the stream. Definitely share it out. Every bit helps. Well, technically, no, we were supposed to be 8 subs away, but YouTube took 2 away from me. So now we're back down to 90, down to 600, but we're on the road to 1K here on this YouTube journey.
Thank you, Lisa. Hero, of course, comes off the bench in the sixth man. That's a big loss for the Miami Heat. As we take a look now at our starting lineups.
So now we're getting ready to the starting lineups for the Celtics. You got Marcus Smart, Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum, Al Horford, and Robert Williams III for the. Hey, congrats to Further AM for hitting 400. Now for the Miami Heat, you got, what the hell, Kyle Lowry, Max Strus, Jimmy Butler, PJ Tucker, and Bam Adebayo. So that's the starting 5. All right. Definitely share this out too, Further AM. Every bit helps. We're trying to be on the road to 1K here. Man, the FTX Arena is packed tonight. Even though I got this logo, this court. And tip-off is won by the Miami Heat. And we got, looks like Lowry backing down, or Jason Tatum backing down Lowry. And it's on to Butler. Got Butler, pulls up, hand passes it up to PJ Tucker at the court, gets the ball back to Butler. Butler over the floater, that's no good. And rebound on PJ Tucker. Lowry, deep 3, that's no good. PJ Tucker again with the offensive rebound and can't come up with the basketball. Horford taken up for Boston. Hands on to Marcus Smart. Gives it to Brown. Guarded by Jimmy Butler. Stops, spins, shoots, and that's no good. Rebound to Jimmy Butler. They got Butler taken up in Miami. And gives it to Lowry. Gives it to Strus. So Adebayo sets the screen. Strus goes around. Pulls up for 3. That's no good. Rebound to PJ Tucker. Strus in the corner. Gets it to Tucker and draws a foul. We got 10:51 left to go here in the first foul of the game. Hey, good shit. But he's out of the good shit. He's out of the 6 people that's coming in though. All right. Ooh. Now we got Butler. Shot clock is 6. Pulls up for 2. That's no good. Rebound to Robert Williams III. And it's up to Jason Tatum. Now gives it to, looks like Jalen. Oh. So right now, both teams cold so far, shooting-wise. We got Williams. Gives it to Brown. Guarded by Strus. Brown kicks it out to Tatum. Tatum draws the attention. And 3 off the rim, but still avoid the shot clock violation. So rebound goes to Miami. And Larry passed up an opportunity, and that's no good. Rebound to Al Horford. We have Horford. Looks like backing down, I guess Strus, I think it is. And it's up to Tatum. This is a Smart. Marcus Smart, guarded by Butler. Gets it to Horford in the paint. And Cam puts it back, and that's good for the first points of the game. So 2-0 Celtics lead here in the first off the assist from Jason Tatum. Somebody got Lowry. Goes around the screen set by Adebayo. It draws the double team, hands up to Butler. Pump fakes a 2. Locked up by Robert Williams. He pulls up for 2. That's no good. Rebound to Al Horford. Gives it to Marcus Smart. Takes it for Boston. They got Marcus Smart. Alley-oop to Robert Williams III. That's good for 2. So after starting out cold, the Boston Celtics out to a 4-0 run on the Miami Heat. Lowry gets it to Tucker. Gets it back to Lowry. And foul has been called. Hang on a second, guys. Oh, shit. 1 second, guys. God damn. We got Butler, fake the three, and that is good for Jimmy Butler. So 4-2, Boston leads. Oh, jeez. Now we got Horford. Gives it to Tatum. And draws the contact. So Tatum going to the line to shoot 2.
This is knowing your personnel. Marcus Smart flies by Jimmy Butler.
But yeah, she's out of the 8 people that's here in the channel. Greatly appreciate that as well. And the first free throw from Tatum is no good. All right. So a 3-point lead for the Celtics. You got Lowry. And draws the foul on it. So another foul. So for Miami, for the playoffs, they're 7-1 at home. So far in the playoffs. Now we got Derek White now coming off the bench for the Boston Celtics. We got Tucker guarded by Williams. Hands up to Butler. Butler hands up to Lowry. Thought about a 3. Guarded by Tatum. Kicks up to Tucker. Pump fakes for 3. That's no good. Rebound to Al Horford. Or actually, that's Robert Williams. Gives it to Brown. Brown takes it up for Boston. Gives it to Horford. Guarded by Adebayo. Switching down to Jaylen Brown. Step back 2. That's no good. Rebound to PJ Tucker. Now hands it up to Butler. Butler can't find an open lane. Gets it to Lowry. Locked down by Tatum. Lowry gets it to Strus, and that is a Miami turnover. Damn. And White for 2. That's good. We got Lowry now taking up for Miami. Gives it now Butler trying to direct traffic. Locked up on Al Horford on the wing. Gives it to back Adebayo. Adebayo underneath the basket, and that's good for 2. From Bam Adebayo. So you got Jaylen Brown now locked on by Strus. Kicks it up to, let's say, Horford in the corner for 3. That's no good. And Duncan Robinson comes up with the rebound. Oh, sorry, that's Max Strus. I apologize. And now we've got Butler in the corner, guarded by Williams. He pulls up for a 3. That's no good. And that's good for 2 from Bam Adebayo, and a nice putback on the miss by Jimmy Butler. So 1-point lead for the Boston Celtics. Yeah, Strus locked on Horford. Gives it to Tatum. Spin around 2. That's short. Rebound to Kyle Lowry. And we got Miami on the fast break. Hands up to Butler. Comes to a jump shot. Sets the screen for Lowry. Kicks it to Tucker. Thought about a 3. And kicks it to Lowry. Gives it to Adebayo in the paint. Guarded by Tatum. And that's no good. Tatum comes up with the rebound. Passes it to Brown. Kicks it up to White. And that's good for 2 from Al Horford. So back to a 3-point lead for the Boston Celtics. We got Butler. Gives it to Tucker. He pulls up for a 3. That's no good. Rebound to Williams. Hands up to Tatum. Hands it up to Derek White with the Euro step 2. And timeout called by Miami. Oh, shit. Yep. All right. Now, obviously, boring commercial break as usual. But yeah, so back to a 7-point lead here. Yeah, it sucks. Hey, trust me, I was at 5-12. Think about it that way. I don't know why either. It is what it is. Well, you always got to think too, guys. Sometimes YouTube is also cracking down on some of these fake accounts as well at the same time. But yeah, you shout out the 10 people that's coming in here. Greatly appreciate you guys for tuning in. Definitely like, share, and subscribe the channel out. And definitely hit the... Alrighty. Who knows? I mean, look, I've lost some subs along the way. It happens. And there are times where I can just get them back. And sometimes YouTube will restore them and all that stuff. And I'm still waiting to get my damn community tab. That would be great. That would be great so far. Okie dokie, man. But yeah, huge shout out to the 7 people that's coming in here. Greatly appreciate that. Greatly appreciate it for those who are tuning in for Game 5 of the NBA playoffs live here on the Philly Sports Talk podcast channel and the Spotlight Sports streams. Yeah. As for those who are coming in on this Philly Sports Talk podcast channel, the movement is real on the road to 1,000 subscribers. So we're getting almost halfway there to being monetized here on YouTube. So another milestone on this channel. It's going to be great. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, halfway. Hey, look, we're already halfway to 2, or I think we're over a little bit over 2,000 watch hours. So already halfway there to 4,000, and already halfway to 1,000 subs. So, and finally, YouTube finally restores one. So we're back to 89 total subs away from the 600 mark. Still on the road to 1K. So we're back from commercial break.
First, 5-point lead. The Boston Celtics. Victor Oladipo gave Vincent for the first time for Miami.
I got Victor Oladipo now on the floor for Miami. And I got Grant Williams now on the floor. I got Gabe Vincent sprinting by Jaylen Brown. And Oladipo gives it to Butler, and he turns it over. And Brown picks up the loose basketball, and Tucker takes it away from Brown. Gives it and with Butler the ball in his hands. Gives it to Tucker in the corner in the paint. That is good for 2. So back. Oh, so Brandon. Apparently, so it's a 3-point lead. So apparently that shot didn't. Apparently the extra 2 points didn't count. So we got Tatum. Gets it to Brown. And Oladipo pokes it away. Gabe picks up the loose ball. We got Gabe Vincent, guarded by Derek White. Spins. And off the glass it goes. 1-point lead for the Boston Celtics. And we got Tatum who gives it to Horford.
Hands it up to Jason Tatum. Gets it back to Horford. Kicks it up to White. Kicks it up to Brown for three. That is good. That is good for three for Jaylen Brown. So back to a 4-point lead for the Boston Celtics over the Miami Heat. They got Butler. He hands it off to Cody Martin. I'm sorry, that's Max Strus. And that's no good. And Horford comes up with a saving rebound out. And Brown drives Euro step layup and can't finish the tip by Jason Tatum. So we got Butler, so slowly taking up for Miami. And pulls up for three. That's good from Jimmy Butler. So back to a 1-point lead for the Boston Celtics. 3:20 left to go here in the first. We got Tatum slowly taking up from Boston. Gives it to Horford, backing down PJ Tucker. Hands it back to Derek White. Tatum, wide open three. That's no good. That's rebound to Victor Oladipo. Take it up from Miami. And Oladipo drives. Can he finish? That is good. So Miami takes a 1-point lead over the Boston Celtics. Less than 3 minutes to go here in the first. And Brown tries to push three defenders. Can't get anything going. So you got... And Vincent picks it up. Nope. Horford makes the save, and Horford draws the foul. So we got 2:37 left to go here in the first. And also taking a timeout break here. Just bear with me, guys. Just setting on my phone on the tripod here. Be easier for me to watch the game instead of just having it on my desk. Yeah, ain't that the truth? I mean, right now is our... Yeah, absolutely. Sometimes, hey, we like obviously good debates. I mean, like if any NBA debates, you got the Fadeaway podcast. We got Coach's Corner coming up on Thursday. Well, I'll probably not be on because of the Phillies. I'm probably going to be on for a little bit before I have to get ready for the Phillies game as well tomorrow night. All right. All righty. Absolutely. Yeah, see, I've been seeing a lot of people are going for the Heat. I went for the Heat as well because I feel this might go 7 games in my honest opinion. But huge shout out to the 8 people that's coming in here. Greatly appreciate it. Make sure you like the stream, share the stream out. Every little bit helps. We are on the road to 1K for the Philly Sports Top Podcast. Huge shout out to the 10 that's coming in. Greatly appreciate it. We greatly appreciate it here. All right. Still, obviously, with a boring commercial break, with the Celtics having a 1-point down 1 to the Miami Heat. Okie dokie here. Ugh, damn. Yeah, man, while we're here, I'll still be here, man. I'll still be here. All right. You shout out the 9 people that's here. Greatly appreciate it. Greatly appreciate it. All right. Whenever this commercial break needs to get done, so we can get back to the game action for you guys. Yeah, while we're still here, man, it's just like, no. I'm doing it. I'll be live tomorrow night. I'll be live tomorrow night. I got the Philly Stock podcast on Saturday. Also live on the Spotlight Sports Network. Yeah, absolutely. Yep. Yeah, I'll be live tomorrow night as well. But yeah, huge shout out to the 12 people that's coming in here. Greatly appreciate that as well. All right. Or about to say back. So they're showing for the so far in the series. So Celtics outscored by the Heat in Game 2 by 25. Game 3, so the first games 1 and 3, Heat outscored the Celtics. Game 4, and the Celtics, we all know how that game went. On an 18-1 run for the Boston Celtics against the Miami Heat. So it looks like we got 2 free throws coming up. And the first one is good. So the game's now tied at 15. So Horford's going to make one of 2 from the free throw line. Huge shout out to the 11 that's coming in, though. Greatly appreciate it. Greatly appreciate that. So that's the first lead change so far in today's ball game. And 1 and 2. And we got Gabe Benson taking up from Miami. Hands off to Butler. We got Butler trying to direct traffic. Hands off to Duncan Robinson. Robinson thought about a 3. Hands off to Joey Butler. Gets it back to Robinson. Robinson drives. Passes up to, looks like Gabe Benson in the corner. And White picked the pocket. Pritchard picks it up. White drives. And offensive foul. All right, 1 second, guys. Sorry, I had to let my cat out. You shut up the 14 that's coming in, though. Greatly appreciate that. So it looks like Derek White commits the offensive foul. So Gabe Benson took the charge. And we got Adebayo hands off to Vincent. Vincent in the paint, underhand layup, and that's no good. Rebound to Boston. We got Peyton Pritchard right on the floor. All right, starting to directing traffic. We got less than 2 minutes here in the first. Game tied at 15. So we got Horford. And Duncan Robinson comes up with the steal. Hands up to Vincent. He pulls up for 3. That's no good. Rebound to Bam Adebayo. Gets it back to Vincent. Thought about a 3. Steps inside the 3-point arc. Right, hands it back. Off of Duncan Robinson. And that's blocked. And that's good for 2. From the layup by Miami. So we got I'm sorry, what's that? Horford. We got Jaylen Brown. Hands off to Tatum. Tatum can't find an open lane. Drawing a double team. Drives to the paint. And that's good for 2. So we got less than a minute here in the first. Game tied at 17. I mean, Derek White already 3 for 3 from the floor since coming off the bench. So Pritchard looks like locked on the old depot. Spin around 2. That's no good. Brown comes over the basketball with 40 seconds to go here in the first. Jaylen Brown splits the 2 defenders off his leg. Damn it. So it looks like Butler got his hand on it and knocked the ball away. So we got 34.9 seconds to. So Brown so far, 3 points and 4 turnovers. We got 30 seconds here in the first quarter. We got Vincent with Robinson trying to set a screen. Yeah, Vincent goes around the screen by Adebayo, pulls out long 2. That is good. So back to a 2-point lead for the Miami Heat. So we got the shot clock turned off. We got Celtics down 2. You got Tatum sprinting by locked on, looks like by Duncan Robinson. White tries to set the screen. And 3. That's no good. And that will do it for the end of the first quarter to the second after a commercial break. But huge shout out to the 13 people that's coming in here. 7 from the Philly Sports podcast channel here, and also the Spotlight Sports streams. Greatly appreciate that as well. Make sure you like on both streams. Hit the subscribe button on both channels. We're coming to you live on both channels. And, for you guys to notice another night of playoff basketball. So now we got the Miami Heat already up 2, going into onto a commercial break. All right. Okay. All right. Yeah, but huge shout out to Bat Flip Bombs, Nightings, Further AM. Greatly appreciate for those who are tuning in the chat or just watching the stream in its entirety. Greatly appreciate that as well. Okay, dokie. So right now, we're with 1 quarter under our belt, with the Heat up 2 over the Boston Celtics. Just some players just not having some. Probably looks like another night where both teams are not shooting the ball well. Honestly, I know the turnover numbers are going to be up probably throughout this entire game. And no worries. So Butler, 2 of 8 from the floor, 3 boards for a total of 5 points for Jimmy Butler. And that's another guy that I think, if he doesn't get going, I think the Miami Heat's going to struggle. And, of course, still in that damn commercial break. Jesus Christ. Hey, look, your guess is as good as mine. Like what I did game 4, when me and Coach John did game 4, both teams are not shooting well. I don't know what it is with these two teams are not shooting well. So my guess is as good as yours. I don't know. I don't know if we just did not sleep well. I don't know what it is. I really don't know what it is about teams are just not shooting well for almost 2 straight nights for like the last 2 games. I really don't get it. Like I said, I surely don't get it. Make sure my audios are good. Okie dokie. Maybe shout out to the 7 people that are still sticking here. We greatly appreciate that as well. A huge shout out to everybody that's coming into the chat or just watching the stream's entirety. Really huge thanks to you guys for tuning in for game 4. I think Coach Dante might be doing game 5, or I'm sorry, game 5 of this. All right, so hopefully we can get the second quarter underway very soon. All right. We got Smart with the ball in his hands to start the second quarter. Tatum already 1.0 for 4 from the floor. And Peyton Pritchard step aside 3. That's no good. It rebounds to Victor Oladipo comes up with the basketball. Peyton. Ooh, step back 3 from Oladipo. That's no good. Peyton Pritchard comes up with the rebound, gets it to Marcus Smart. Smart takes it up for Boston. Hands it up to Tatum. Tatum gets it to Smart. He pulls up for a 3 of his own. That's no good. Rebound to Duncan Robinson or Gabe Vincent or Cody Martin, one of the 2. Oh, jeez. Damn. Man, both teams just yikes. Not good from the 2 or the 3. Gabe. And that's another turnover off the hand of, I think, Grant Williams.
Tatum gets it here, isolating against Martin. Vincent's coming to help, just releases it. And again, that's a good shot by Smart. It doesn't go down.
All right.
Make it the right play.
Martin for 3. That's no good. Phillips is up his own miss, and that's good for 2. So now it's a 4-point lead for the Miami Heat. So you got, and off the hand of Gabe Vincent. With 10:45 left to go here in the second quarter. And we got Tatum. Pulls up, wide open 3. That's no good. Falls short. Oladipo with the rebound. Takes it up from Miami. We got, looks like Oladipo. It's a screen set by Strus. I'm sorry, gets it to, looks like, Adebayo. Got 8 seconds on the shot clock. Duncan Robinson hands off to Gabe Vincent for 3. That gets blocked by Robert Williams III. So the Celtics take it up on the block shot. Peyton Pritchard can't find an open shot. Hands up to Marcus Smart. Smart hands up to Tatum. Tatum's crossover step. Drives up to the rim and does it. And gets. So late whistle has.
That's beautiful right there.
Williams got a piece of it.
He is one of the elite shot blockers of the game today. He's just a really good player.
And we got Duncan Robinson for 3. That's no good. Rebound to Tatum. Tatum, he hands up to Peyton Pritchard. Pritchard gets to the Smart. Smart drives through, tries to split the defender. That's no good. Rebound to Cody Martin. And apparently a late whistle.
He ran into the backcourt. He abruptly stopped. And I thought it was a good call. Second foul on Grant Williams.
So Grant Williams commits the foul on Gabe Vincent. We got out of pot. Pump fakes out of bio. That's no good. Rebounded Jason Tatum. Takes up for Boston. Hands up to Marcus Smart. Smart hands up to Tatum. Tatum hands up to Pritchard. Right in the corner. Splits on tries to split on Cody Martin. Can't do so. And Oladipo picks the pocket. Another turnover for Boston. And Miami turns it over. Just a lot of turnovers. Jesus. And he got Smart. He opens up for a 3. That's short. So still a Heat ball. Just both teams not shooting the ball well. But yeah, he shot the 10 that's coming in, though. Greatly appreciate that. So it looks like Gabe Vincent's going to inbound it for Miami. Then you got Adebayo, hands it up to Martin. Gets it to Vincent. Draws a double team at the corner. Gets it to Martin. Pump fakes. Drives. And gets blocked on the way up. And that'll be out of bounds for Miami, or for off of Boston. So still Miami ball. So Jaylen Brown comes back into the game. And they got Duncan Robinson pulls up for 3. That's good. So a 3 good from Duncan Robinson. So back to Boston has been scored the last over 4.5 minutes here in this quarter so far. Tatum gets it to Smart. Pump fakes a 3. Kicks up to Horford. Gets it back to Tatum. Tatum a 3 of his own. That finally falls. So Boston finally snaps a scoreless streak so far in this quarter. And that 3 is no good by Vincent. That's rebound by Boston. Hands off to Tatum. Tatum takes up for Boston. And loses the basketball, but Horford picks up the ball. Hands up to Marcus Smart with Duncan Robinson on him and draws the foul on the way to the basket. So look at 2 free throws coming for Marcus Smart. It's unbelievable. Not gonna lie, sloppy game. This is what happened in game 3 or game 4, I should say. Apologize. Both teams shot sloppy and just can't hold the basketball well. And the first free throw from Smart is good. So now it's a 3-point lead for the Miami Heat. Let me try to get this over here a little bit. There we go. So Gabe Vincent's now going to take a seat on the bench. So we got 7:44 left to go here in the second quarter with the Celtics down 3, but both teams shoot like absolute trash. There's no positives. I'm sorry. And both free throws are good, so down to a 2-point lead for the Boston or Miami Heat. Yeah, it looks like Lowry hands on to Adebayo. Guarded by Horford at the top of the key. Adebayo hands off to Lowry. Gives it back to Bam. Adebayo almost loses the basketball and gets stripped by Al Horford. Gets the miss back. Gives it to Butler, and it looks like that's 3 is good for Miami. So Martin with a 3 of his own puts the Heat up by 5. Now we got 5 points. So Miami's already outscoring this. Miami's bench is outscored Boston 14-6. And that step back 2 is no good. So off Boston. So it looks like Miami ball. Tyler Hero is labeled out because of a groin injury. Unfortunately. We got Tatum. So we have Robinson hands off out of bio. Robinson for 3. That doesn't fall. And Jaylen Brown comes up with the rebound. And hands off to Marcus Smart. He takes it up for Boston right on the perimeter. He hands it to Horford. Hands it to Jaylen Brown. He gets stripped by Jimmy Butler. 3-on-2 fast break. Hands up to Butler. Butler could not get the shot off. And Martin thought about a 3. Hands off to Robinson. He drives. Kicks it up. And Butler draws the foul. So 2 free throws coming for Jimmy Butler. Not a problem. But huge shout out to the 12 people that's coming in here. Greatly appreciate you guys for tuning in. So it looks like we got a timeout. Timeout break. Yeah. So as the score doesn't lie, both teams absolute playing like trash. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it, unfortunately. Just like I said, there's no positive in this game right now because both teams are absolutely stinking at this point in the game. You should have the 14 total people coming in, though. Greatly appreciate it as well. Like I was saying, as obviously apparently another poor shooting night for these both teams that follow from game 4. Yeah, which is very unfortunate though. Very unfortunate though. Boston just can't hang on to the basketball to save their lives, unfortunately. And Miami can't do the same. Well, Miami just can't buy a bucket. It's really to start off, especially in the first quarter. Start to get some momentum a little bit. Just Boston Boston just falling completely asleep at this point. so far here in game 5, I should say. Hopefully, but yeah. So with the Heat up 5, with less than 6.5 minutes to go here in the second quarter, yeah, I think Miami. I feel like, and I said this too on the Fadeaway podcast. If you're not checked it out, I had the Miami Heat taking this game away from Boston because both teams, like I said, are playing absolute shit. Like there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it because Tatum, and I don't know what the hell what's going on with him. Same with Tatum and Brown. Tatum and Brown are they're just nowhere to be found at this point in this game. So far up to this point in the game. Just it's disgusting. Because you would think, like someone as good as Boston, like would not, be out this slow, but apparently not. Alrighty. But yeah, that's all it kind of was so far up to my analysis up to this point in the first half. Just poor play. And and that's the thing too. And I think Udoka said too, like they got to handle the basketball better. And despite the fact that in the first quarter the Celtics only held the Heat to 19 points, because if the Celtics didn't really be shitty, I mean, Miami could have had an outscore them in the first quarter. So now we're back on a commercial break time out. A huge shout out to the 14 people that's coming in here. Greatly appreciate that. Okay. Quit your yapping and get back to the game, damn it, so I can call this game.
Congratulations to you and to Lisa, who got her 5th Emmy last night. You got to make them feel bad when you look at Lisa with 5. You could have said she got an Emmy also. No, she got a whole room with Emmys.
And the first free throw from Butler is good. So 6-point lead for the Miami Heat. Huge shout out to the 14 people, though. 7 from the Philly Sports Talk podcast, 5 from the Spotlight Sports News. Greatly appreciate you guys for tuning in. And it's a 7-point lead for the Miami Heat. All right, Candy, stop showing the broadcasters. Damn it. We got Tatum. Gets a screen set by Derek White. Gets it to White in the paint. And draws the foul. And White going to the line to complete the 3-point play. It was like Duncan Robinson might got hit with the shooting foul on Derek White. And that's a 4-point lead for the Miami Heat. So now Tatum's already got 4 points and 3 assists so far in tonight's ball game. So you got Adebayo, hands up to Robinson, spot up 3. That's no good. Rebounded Jason Tatum. Tatum kind of takes it up for Boston. And guarded by Cody Martin. And Tatum hands up to White. White kicks out to Brown. He's open. He shoots a 3. That's no good. That's rebounded out to Cody Martin. And Butler takes a tumble, but Boston basketball. All right. So the second straight game without Tyler Hero for the Miami Heat, which is going to really hurt them on the bench, but it doesn't really hurt them that much. So we got Tatum. Gets it to White and turns it over. We got a 3-1 break. And that is good for... So we got 5... A little bit over 5 minutes to go here in the first half. We got Marcus Smart. Gets it to Horford. Hands up to Tatum. Derek White. Drives off the glass and good. 4-point lead for the Miami Heat. So White's already got 11 points, 5 of 5 from the floor with 2 assists. They got Lowry, guarded by Marcus Smart. Hands off to Duncan Robinson. Gives it to PJ Tucker. Tucker hands it off to Lowry. Lowry now locked up. Draws a double team. Offensive foul on Miami. So it looks like an illegal screen has been called. Hey, well, that too. Thanks, Max. Appreciate it. So Lowry gets hit with the illegal screen. So we got a 4-point lead. So, geez, almost 18 total turnovers between the two teams. And Tatum kicks it to Brown for 3. That's good. So back to a 1-point lead for the Miami Heat. And we got Lowry. Oh, wide open look to Tucker. Wide open 3 in the corner. That's good. Back to a 4-point lead for the Miami Heat from the wide open 3 by PJ Tucker. We got Marcus Smart taking up for Boston. Splits 2 defenders. Kicks out to Tatum. Thought about a 3. Goes around. Kicks out to Brown. Wide open 3 of his own. That's no good. Robinson comes up with the rebound. Hands up to Kyle Lowry. He's got Lowry kind of locked on by Derek White. Kicks out to Martin in the corner. Robinson now drives. Shakes off a defender, and that's good for 2. So Miami extends its lead to 6 here in the first half. So 36-30, Miami Heat lead over the Boston Celtics. So already 11 minutes for Duncan Robinson, 5 points, 2 of 5 from the floor. Also 3 for 5, I should apologize. And Horford can't make the shot and draws the foul. But huge shout out to the 19 people that's here. Greatly appreciate it. Still on the road to 1K subscribers here on YouTube. Greatly appreciate it for those who want to be a part of this journey with me. So Horford going to go to the line to shoot 2. And first free throw is good. So that's a 5-point lead for the Miami Heat. So we got Game 5 on Thursday and Game 6 on Friday for the Eastern Conference. Game 5 on Thursday for the Western Conference Finals between the Mavericks and the Golden State Warriors. And Horford makes them both. So here we go. So we got Lowry already directing traffic. At the top of the key, locked on by Tatum. Lowry hands up to Max Strus. Gets it to Butler. Butler hands it to Strus. Wide open 3. That's no good. Rebound to Jaylen Brown. Hands off to Tatum, who takes it up for Boston. 2:39 left to go here in the first. I'm sorry, the second, I should say. So offensive foul. So turnover, Boston. I think that's their 10th tonight. God damn. So that's 10 total turnovers for the. And we'll see we got a timeout. So with 2:35 here left to go here in the second quarter. Where do I want to start? Like I said, there's no positives in this game tonight because both teams, I think, combined for like 17 turnovers. So yeah, it's been tough. It's very tough to see these two teams kind of just play like crap. Like, I don't get it. But it is what it is, though. But a huge shout out to the 19 people that's still here. Make sure you smash the like button on both. Either coming from the Philly Sports Talk podcast channel or these Spotlight Sports streams. Definitely share this out. Greatly appreciate it on the road to 1K subscribers here on the channel. Greatly appreciate that. Oh, Jesus. Now I just got a boring commercial break. Obviously, the damn Arby's boneless wings, apparently. It is what it is, though. Ugh. Yeah, I might not do it because let's be real. I have not paid some of the college basketball prospects. Let's be real. But I'm looking forward to watching this draft. But I think my buddies, Coach Dante and EJ are going to are covering the NBA draft for you guys here live on the Spotlight Sports streams. If you guys want to see that, definitely hit that subscribe button. Make sure you have that notification bell turned on because you do not want to miss out on some new upcoming content for the Spotlight Sports streams and the Spotlight Sports Network in general. I don't know. I'm really kind of tempted to. I'm thinking about might just not do the Phillies game tomorrow, but do the Golden State and Dallas Mavericks. If you guys wanted me to do that for you guys as well on the channel as well. All right, when are we going to get back to this damn off the? Okay, so we're kind of starting to get back here. We got Bob McAdoo now in the building. Yeah, we got a golfer in the house too.
Just to go back, Bob McAdoo, if you go back and look at his numbers and look at some of his YouTube highlights, he was extraordinary. So he was incredible.
All right, so we got back to a 4-point lead. And we got Tucker. Hands up to Lowry. Lowry goes around the screen. Hands up to Adebayo. Kicks it to Tucker. Wide open three in the corner. That's no good. That's rebound to Robert Williams III. Hands up to Jason Tatum. So both teams showing just barely over 35% in the game. So 17 total turnovers between the two teams. And Miami's still outscoring Boston's bench by 7. Miami has more second chance points than Boston by 10. And Tatum for 3. That's no good. Williams can't come up with the rebound. Tucker comes down with the basketball. Gets it to Adebayo. Hands up to looks like Strus and that is good for 2 from Bam Adebayo. So a 6-point lead for the Miami Heat. So 8 points, 4-7 from the floor from Bam Adebayo to go along with 3 rebounds. So White hands it up to Horford, gets it to Tatum. Tatum guarded by Strus. Spins, draws two defenders, kicks out to Horford in the corner for 3. That's good. 3-point game between the Heat and the Boston Celtics. And we got Adebayo gets it to Strus. Adebayo sets the screen. And White. And that's no good. And tipping good. So that's 40 points for the Miami Heat. So, Miami's already out-rebounding the Celtics by 6. Tatum for 3. That's in and out. Rebound to Miami. So that's offensive rebound number 9 for the Miami Heat. We got Butler. Almost turned it over. Gives it to Lowry. Lowry on the perimeter. Steps inside. Drives. Gives it to Struz for 3. That's no good. Off, and Tucker puts it back for 2. So it's back to a 7-point lead for the Miami Heat. So 16 second chance points to the Boston's to the Celtics. 2 points comes to second chance points. So we have White goes around, guarded by Butler, hands up to Horford, puts it up for 2. We got 5 seconds to go here in the first half. Lowry pulls up for 3. That's no good. And that is halftime. So 37-42. Miami leads it to halftime. Yo, what up, Dante? What's good, my dude? What's good? All right. So for a 5-point deficit for the Boston Celtics. I might actually think about doing the what do you call it? The Golden State and Dallas game probably tomorrow, because I do not want to be disappointed with the Phillies again. But for me, I'm going to take my own commercial, a bit of my own halftime break, so I'll be right back. Okay. Yeah, what's good, everybody? So greatly appreciate for those who are tuning in, though. So, Mike, I got a question for all of those who are still tuning in. Do you got, because I know further AM, I know you've been in my USFL streams before, a couple of them, might I add. For for those who don't know, me and Dante will be doing Game 7 of the USFL season between my Philadelphia Stars and the Houston Gamblers. So we're going to be calling that game as well. So you guys want to check that out live here on the Spotlight Sports streams as well. And all that good stuff. Yeah. So, and then, that's another thing too. For those who have kind of been new around my channel too, I had to call a couple of USFL games. Obviously, mostly the Philadelphia Stars. All right. So basically for the field goal percentage between the two teams, so Boston shooting 38, 13-34. And was it 30? And 18-48 for Miami. The 29th, May 29th at 6:00 between the Philadelphia Stars and the Houston Gamblers live on Peacock. Because if you don't have it, that's the only way you can watch the Stars game. So I should kind of think about it. But yeah. Huge shout out to 12 people that's still here, though. Greatly appreciate it. Yeah. So I might actually do the I might actually consider doing the might not do the I don't know, because kind of getting really not a problem, man. For those of you that are huge USFL fans, because I'm starting to like them, the USFL. So if you guys like the Philadelphia Stars, I got you guys covered so far. This would be my third, even though I was supposed to call the Tampa Bay game, but I unfortunately I was a bit busy because I had to cancel that, which sucked. So technically I've done against the. Let me take a look for you guys since I have my thing pulled up. So right now, so this will be my third USFL game I have called on this channel. So I recalled it the Stars against the Michigan Panthers and the New Jersey Generals so far on this channel. But me and Dante will be live again on Sunday, May 29th, for the Stars and the Gamblers USFL game number 7. But yeah, and after the, all right, damn. Yeah, he shouted the 11 people though. 7 coming from the Philly Sports Talk podcast channel. Greatly appreciate you guys for tuning in. Yeah, that's another thing too. Like I didn't realize I haven't done a gaming stream in a while, so might think about doing that at some point later in the day or something like that. All right, no. Yeah, all right. Damn. So tomorrow at 9 for Game 5. So Golden State is home at the Bay. Okay. Might consider doing that. Because seems you guys like the. Because I've been noticing that. Look, I know the other Heat, like Game 4 of this series. I know you guys enjoy. You'll really appreciate the support for that as well. But yeah, so if you got, and still appreciate for those who are still supporting this. All right, so let me just bear with me here. All righty. Like I said, thank God I'm not doing that. Might actually take a break from the Phillies games, actually. Not gonna lie. There we go. Well, let's get a. Yeah, just bear with me since we're still kind of in the halftime part of it. Thank God I'm not watching the Phillies. Okay. Okay. Oh, Jesus. Alrighty. Wait, he shot out 13 people that's still here. Greatly appreciated that. That is like a boring halftime break. So while I get a chance, right now I'm just making the thumbnail for I'm guessing for the Golden State and Dallas game as well. All right, just bear with me, guys. All right. I appreciate that some people still sticking with me, so I greatly appreciate that as well. All right. Mm-hmm. Damn. Let's say, are we really back from halftime? All right. Finally, we're back from halftime. So both teams shooting at 38%. Both are, well, Boston's 460 from the field, from three, and Miami is 421 from three. So Miami is out rebounding the Celtics 9-2 on the offensive rebounds. Just not been good for the these two teams tonight. Okie dokie. So 79 combined points in the first half, which is fewest since fewest in the conference finals since 2014. That was between the Heat and the Pacers. That's crazy when the Pacers were actually surprisingly good. Now we got Marcus Smart leading off the second half with the ball in his hands. Screen set by Horford. Gets it to Horford in the paint and fakes up, and that's good for two. So a 3-point game between the Heat and the Boston Celtics. So we got, looks like, look at that, Lowry and Smart almost picked it off. So already 4 points for Jason Tatum in today's ball game. So we got Adebayo who gets it to Lowry. He pulls up for a three. That's no good. PG Tucker can't come up with the rebound. Jaylen Brown on the 2-1-2. And a blocking foul and one. And so Brown going to the line to try to go into complete the 3-point play. But he shot the 12 people that's still here. Greatly appreciate that as well. And 1-2. Damn. All right, so we got, looks like Adebayo hands up to Butler. Locked on by Al Horford. And that's no good. Rebound to, looks like Al Horford, who takes it up for Boston. Horford, he gets it to Marcus Smart. Thought about a three. Kicks it to Horford. Gives it back to Tatum. Tatum locked on by Butler. Pulls up for two. And Boston takes the lead. So, but takes the lead by one. Under 11 minutes to go here in the third. For the first time, Boston's first lead since they led 14-13 in the first quarter. And we got Tucker who gets to Lowry. Locked on by Tatum. Gives it to Butler. Butler pulls up for three. That's no good. Tatum comes up with a rebound. Slowly take it up for Boston. Tatum goes right, tries to go by, kicks it out to Williams. That's good. So now that's a 3-point lead for the Boston Celtics. And it looks like Duncan Robinson kicks it up to Butler. I'm sorry, that's Strus for three. That's no good. I know a lot of Heat fans want a foul call on Strus trying to attempt the three. We got Horford in the paint. I'm sorry, that's Brown. Can't get the finger roll to finish. And a loose ball foul has been called. So we got Jaylen Brown, where we got 8 points and 2 total personal fouls, and that three is no good. So Smart takes it up for Boston. Tries to direct traffic. Gets it to Brown. Brown guarded by Strus. Drives, kicks up to, let's see, Pritchard in the corner for three. That's no good. Rebound to Adebayo. So Strus already 0 for 7 and also 0 for 5 from three. Strus drives, and a blocking foul on on Marcus Smart.
Last possession, Robert Williams fouled his way from the back onto the Celtics bench. Cycle and watching the Celtics fans. How do you get that again? Looking like a great play. Smart.
So we got Robert Williams still on the bench, and 2 free throws coming for Max Strus to get his first points here in the second half. And the first free throw from Strus is good. So 2-point lead for the Boston Celtics. We got Boston and Miami on Friday at 8:30. And both are good. So now trimmed down to 1 for the Boston Celtics. So you got Smart locked on by PJ Tucker. He gives it to Tatum. You got Tatum already locked on by Strus. And a foul on Max Strus. A huge shout out to the 13 people still here with me. Greatly appreciate that. We got Smart. Bounce pass to Brown. And Heat basketball. Now we got Adebayo taking it up. Guard locked on by Horford. And Adebayo almost lost the basketball. Hands up to Strus. Strus drives. That can't finish. And a blocking foul. And draws another blocking call against Miami. Yeah, right call because Smart moved his feet. Okay, if you stay planted in the spot. Yeah, shockingly. But both teams are still shooting like shit. Now I got Strus to the line for 2 more free throws after struggling 0 for 5 from the beyond the 3-point line. Well, that is good. So game tied at 45. So Strus missed last 14 free throw. Field goal attempts. I apologize because my screen's a bit cracked on the bottom. And he makes both. So Heat retake the lead after we down 1. So Strus are 4 points, 0 of 7 from the field. Yikes. The guy's Marcus Smart. Guarded by, looks like Adebayo. Kicks out to, Williams, and gets fouled on the way up. So Adebayo picks up his first personal. Let me fix the claim clock, apparently. We got Tatum inbound. So Heat ball. I think that 11 total turnovers for Boston. Jesus Christ. Yep, 11 total turnovers. Jesus Christ. We got Strus for 3. That is no good. Tucker with the rebound. Gives it to Lowry. Gives it to Strus. Wide open the corner for 3 again. He misses again. Rebound to Al Horford on the 1. Split 2 defenders. And that is good for 2. So looks like Al Horford might be going to the line to complete the 3-point play. Yeah, and Boston can't hang on to the fucking basketball to save their lives. Damn, that's just embarrassing. So Horford, 14 points, 5 of 7 from the floor, 5 boards and 3 assists. Damn. And Tatum stinks it. Oh, looks like Strus is going back to the locker room. That's not good. And that's good. It's a 2-point lead for the Boston Celtics. So we got Butler taking up from Miami. Every 8 minutes to play here in the third with the Celtics up 2. Duncan Robinson, who's come on to replace Strus. Can't find a shot. Lowry drives in the paint. That's no good. Rebound to looks like Jason Tatum. And looks like a clear, I don't know, that maybe looks like a clear path foul because Tatum he has been struggling tonight as well in the game. But huge shout out to the 15 people that's coming in here. Greatly appreciate it. You know what it is. You know the movement is real. On the road to 1K here on the Philly Sports Talk podcast channel. We're also coming to you live from the Spotlight Sports Streams. Go sub up that channel as well. We're trying to build that channel up as well for all your sports live play-by-play streams. Hey, go check out the Spotlight Sports Network as well. And the first free throw from Tatum is no good. So 8 of 12 for the Celtics from the line. And Tatum just struggling. And 1 of 2 from... So Tatum's already 2 of 10 from the floor, 7 points. I think like 3 rebounds. So we got Lowry. And gets fouled from behind by Jaylen Brown. Absolutely. And definitely share this out because we're on the road to 1K. So we got a 3-point lead for the Celtics. Lowry looks like a 2. That's no good. And the rebound goes to Boston. Looks like Smart comes out with the rebound. Gives it to Tatum. Tatum kicks it to Marcus Smart. Smart drives. Underhand scoop layup. No good. Rebound to PJ Tucker. And Butler saves it before it rolls out of bounds. We got 7:05 left to go here in the third. Butler. And kicks it up to Tucker. Gives it back to Butler. Butler with 10 seconds on the shot clock. Drives. And that is good for 2. From Jimmy Butler. So that's 9 points for Jimmy Butler. 3-11 from the floor with 4 assists and 3 boards. And we got Marcus Smart. Gives it to Jason Tatum. A little bit over 6.5 to go here in the third with the Celtics up 1. And we got, crossover step and kicks out to Smart for 3. That is good from Marcus Smart. So another assist from Jason Tatum to Marcus Smart for 3. So now a 4-point lead for the Boston Celtics. And Robinson, a 3 of his own. That falls. So still a 1-point lead here with under 6 minutes to go here in the third. But huge shout out to the 17 people that still are sticking with me. 5 of 8. Man, Miami's almost 5 of 30 from 3. That's embarrassing. Same with Boston, who's Smith. Oh, nice pass with Smart. And a foul has been called on Miami with 5:42 left to go here in the third. But huge shout out to the 18 people here. 10 from my channel, the Philly Sports Talk podcast. Let's go. I appreciate it, Further AM. Greatly appreciate it. And huge shout out to the 6 that's coming from the Spotlight Sports Streams. Make sure you sub up to that channel as well. We're trying to grow that channel as well for all your sports live play-by-play streams. Okie dokie artichoke. But yeah, he shot the 20 total people in here. Greatly appreciate you guys are coming through. Alrighty. Damn. Huge shout out to these 20 people, 7 from the Spotlight Sports Streams, and the 11 from here on the Philly Sports Talk podcast. Greatly appreciate you guys for tuning in, though. We greatly appreciate it. Trying to help grind out the best content a bit. All right. Let's see. Huge shout out to still the 18 here. Greatly appreciate it. Thank God for basketball. That's all I care about. For me, I might just not just do any more Phillies games for the rest of the year because if we're going to be playing like this, Phillies can actually can burn themselves into the ground at this point. All right. Tell me about it, nice. This is the reason why I just decided not to do it. All right, back from that quick timeout here. So we still have a 1-point game between the All right. So 2 free throws coming in for Boston up to this point in the game. He shot at the 18 people here. Greatly appreciate you guys are still sticking with me here. And Horford going to the line to shoot 2. And the first free throw is good. So back to a 2-point lead for the Boston Celtics. And 1 and 2 for Al Horford. So Butler takes it up with a little bit over 5.5 to go here in the third. So Boston 43% from the floor, 5-18 from 3. Jeez. Robinson gets blocked on the way up. Marcus Smart comes with the rebound. Lowry takes on Tatum and draws the foul on the way up. So 2 free throws coming for. So that'll be fourth personal foul on Kyle Lowry. Oh. So that first free throw is good from Jason Tatum. So it looks like Gabe Vincent is going to take the place of Kyle Lowry, who now is one of the players in foul trouble for the Miami Heat. And both free throws are good. So 4-point lead for the Boston Celtics. So we got Gabe Vincent, who just came on to replace Kyle Lowry after picking up his fourth personal. Goes around the screen, set by Butler. Kicks it to Tucker. It gets blocked. So Williams gets the block on PJ Tucker from that attempt to three. Yeah. So we got Butler. Kicks it up to Oladipo for three. That's no good. Duncan Robinson comes up with the rebound. And gets the shot off, but no good. But Butler gets the rebound. Doug Robinson gets to the Vincent. Kicks out to Oladipo for three. He misses everything. And Tatum slowly takes over Boston after multiple missed attempted threes from Miami. So Miami's 1 for 12 from three in this quarter alone, compared to the 1 to 2. Tatum for three. That's no good. Williams gets. So a foul underneath the basket. So look at Williams might be going to the line to shoot two. So Extrusion is back up on the Miami bench. So looks like a good sign from Miami. And the first free throw from Williams is good for the first free throw for Robert Williams III. And makes both. So 6-point lead for the Boston Celtics. So Williams III, 6.7 boards and 3 blocks here in tonight's ball game. So we got Gabe Vincent locked down by Tatum for long two. That is good for two. So Gabe Vincent with the long two to trim the lead down to 4. So we got Marcus Smart now taking it up. Gives it to Tatum, who hasn't been himself in today's ball game. Locked down by Gabe Vincent. It drives long two. That is good off the glass. So it's back to a 6-point lead for the Boston Celtics. So Gabe Vincent locked up by Tatum. Hands up to Butler. Looks at Al Horford right on top of Butler. He hands up. Tries to hand it off try to find an open man to hand it off. Gets it to Vincent. Vincent draw on Marcus Smart for 2. That is good for 2. So back to a 4. Now trimmed it down back to 4 for the Boston Celtics. So Gabe Vincent with those 2 shots right now so far to cut the lead down to 4. Horford for 3. That's no good. Rebound to Victor Oladipo. Oladipo on the 3-1 fast break, and that's good. So now Oladipo now going to the line, try to cut it to 2. Oh boy! And the first free throw is good. So now to a 3-point lead. On the first made free throw from Victor Oladipo. And what a 2 from Victor Oladipo. So already 3 points and 5 boards for Oladipo in 12 minutes. And then Tatum with the ball in his hands, draws a double team, kicks it Kicks out to Brown for a three of his own. That's no good. So Vincent with the rebound. Vincent drives. And Grant Williams draws the foul on. And now we're taking a timeout. So as we stand, we're standing at a 3-point lead between the Heat and the Boston Celtics. Oh boy, just been surprisingly a low-scoring game after what Game 4 was a blowout. Unfortunately, each other to the 20 people that's still coming in though, greatly appreciate that. Greatly appreciate that a lot, as well as you're coming in for seeing a low-scoring game between these two teams. Not gonna lie, both teams, like I said, both teams shot the ball like they just been horrible. Just been absolutely garbage. Just been utter disappointment so far. But yeah. Huge shout out to the 21 people that's coming in though. Greatly appreciate that. Oh boy. Just tough to see. All right. Oh shit! But yeah, he's shot at the 17. Still. Let's see. Hey, what's good, Darius Brown? What's good, my dude? Surprising. Welcome to tuning in to a fight for the first time. A low score scored a game in the playoffs. Holy shit! These two teams are actually shooting the ball like shit. Just compared like against like in Game 4, which is very unfortunate. Like I said, because these teams are just bleh. Wait, he shot the 17 that's still here, though. Greatly appreciate that. He actually made that 18 here. Trying to get some of these numbers up on both. We're coming, like I said, we're coming to you live here on the Philly Sports Talk podcast channel. Also, the Spotlight Sports streams. You'll probably see me again tomorrow night for Game 5 between the Dallas Mavericks and the Golden State Warriors. Because not gonna lie, guys, you guys have really blown that stream out of the water when it comes to like the tremendous amount of support for that stream. But huge shout out to 19 that's coming in. Greatly appreciate it. Greatly appreciate it a lot for you guys to come in. And nope, still now on the new road, and that's the road to 1K, which is the ultimate milestone. Well, not to say the ultimate milestone, but the ultimate goal is to get the 1K. And nobody cares about the Stanley Cup because hockey is boring. So leading scores tonight: Horford 16 points, 6 boards, Tatum 11.7 assists, Adebayo 10.6 boards, and Butler 9 points and 4 assists so far in tonight's ball game. And then we got 2 free throws coming for the Miami Heat to try to cut this lead down to 1. So Gabe Vincent going to take the 2 free throws. First is good. And that's a 2-point lead for the Boston Celtics. So we got a little bit over 2 minutes and 44 seconds to go here in the third. And Vincent makes both. So we got Derek White taking up for Boston. Hands up to Tatum. Kicks out to Jaylen Brown. Brown drives. Kicks out to Williams at the corner for 3. That is good. So that's 62-58. A little bit under 2.5 to go here in the third. So Boston up 3. I'm sorry, not 4. I should apologize. And we got Adebayo now locked down by Grant Williams. Adebayo hands it up to looks like Gabe Vincent. I'm sorry, Oladipo gives it to Vincent. Vincent deep 3. That's no good. Off the side of the backboard. Gives it to Derek White on the try to get everybody else and get back to the half court set. Hands up to Tatum at the top of the logo. Now draw the attention of also a double team attention, and and White saves a turnover. Gives it to Jaylen Brown, was very little time, and that's good for 2 from Jaylen Brown. So now down to a 64-58 lead with a little bit over a minute and a half here in the third. Adebayo, that's no good. Rebound to Williams the third. Gives it and Tatum brings it up for Boston. With a minute and 20 left to go here in the third. And Tatum draws a double team and gets fouled from behind. Derek White gets fouled from behind. You show to the 22 people that's coming in, though.
Really getting himself into trouble by fouling, but here, after the timeout, good stop playing off 2 feet by Brown, and nice find to Grant Williams for the corner 3, and then instead of driving into traffic, gets a little space and uses his size and athleticism.
Oh, boy. So Derek White to the free throw line for 2 free throws. So both teams are in the bonus. And the first free throw from White is no good. That rims in and out. Now we got Cody Martin coming on to replace Jimmy Butler. And we got Max Strus now coming back onto the floor for the Miami Heat. And 1 and 2 from So 65-58 is the lead for the Boston Celtics. So we got Adebayo locked on by Grant Williams. Kicks it out to, looks like Oladipo. He drives and gets blocked number 4 by Robert Williams III. 3-on-3 fast break. Tatum, that's good for 2. So 50 seconds here in the third. Oladipo and Derek White falls into the stands after picking the pocket of just couldn't get the ball out of his hands. So we got Adebayo, who hands it up to Martin. Martin hands it up to Strus. Gives it back to Martin. Wide open 3. That's no good. Adebayo comes up with the rebound. Puts it back, and that's no good. Jaylen Brown comes down with the rebound. 30 seconds to go here in the third. So Boston with an 8-0 run the last under 2.5 minutes so far in this quarter alone. So about 7 seconds separates the shot and game clock. But Brown guarded by Vincent. And turnaround 2. That's good. So Jaylen Brown was 69-58. The Celtics still lead. And ladies and gentlemen, that will do it for the third quarter. To the fourth quarter after a commercial break with the second. Man. Wouldn't be surprised if it would be like somewhere, this won't be finished into the 90s. The way how this game has been kind of been played out. All righty. But yeah, he shot the 16th still here. Greatly appreciate you guys are still sticking with me here after this low-scoring affair between the Miami Heat and the Boston Celtics. Oh, boy. But I appreciate for everybody who was tuning in tonight from my other NBA playoff stream. Greatly appreciate you guys are tuning in into the streams. We greatly appreciate that. Oh boy. Ready. All right, looks like we're getting ready to start the fourth quarter. Oh, well, nope, never mind. Still on the commercial break. God damn. Yeah, huge shout out to the 13 people still here. I know not one of my bigger streams I usually would done here on my channel and the Spotlight Sports streams. Because obviously, both these teams are pretty good, but just haven't been just not that great. Yeah, right. Oh, right. Oh, jeez. So Butler for three. Yeah, he could put the air balls that. Damn. We got Derek White, guarded by Vincent. And we got Tatum trying to set the screen from, kicks out to Williams at the corner. Gives it to White. 6 seconds on the shot clock. Spins, kicks out to Williams for three. That's no good. Off the rib. And White cannot come up with the rebound. They got, looks like Strus. And Butler, that's no good. In and out off the hands of Tatum. So, damn. And Butler for two. That he airballs out again. So Tatum comes up with the rebound. Gives it to White. Spins. Kicks out to Horford. Thought about a three. Kicks it to Brown. He pulls up for three. That's it. That goes in. So 72-58. Miami trails the Boston Celtics. 10:40 left to go here in the third. With Butler. As Strus gets it back to Butler. Butler, that finally falls. So 12-point deficit between the Boston Celtics and the Miami Heat. You got Tatum. You got White on the perimeter, probably the open man on the perimeter. Kicks it out to Horford. Kicks it back to Tatum for three. That falls. So that's a 15-point lead for the Boston Celtics. So under 10 minutes to go here in the fourth. And Butler can't get that shot to fall. And you got Horford who gets it to White. Kind of comes to a stop. Gets it to Brown. He thought about a three. Gives it back to White. Gives it to Tatum. Tatum spins. Shoots. And that's good for two. And timeout, Miami. So that's a 17-point lead for the Boston Celtics over the Miami Heat. Yep. Here comes the blowout. So we got a 17-point deficit between. There we go. Oh, boy. Yep. Yeah, she did. Yeah. For those who did not see the fadeaway, he did call it like it'll start out like a slow scoring game, and then for some reason, Boston will turn up the heat and just turn on the Jets. Oh, boy. That's just crazy. Unbelievable. You show the 19 that's coming in through, man. 10 on the Spotlight Sports Streams, man. Good shit. We definitely appreciated it. Hey, I thought he was a pretty cool, pretty neat kid, but damn. God, only 10 years older than him, and he's fucking still 10 inches taller than me. God damn it. That's gonna be scary. The fact he's gonna be taller than most of us. But other than that, I thought him and Spotlight were going at it. That's gonna be funny. But here's out of the 18 that's still sticking with me. Jeez, for the last 2 hours and 12 minutes. But damn, God damn, man, this game's gonna put me to sleep. Well, like I said, I might not do the Phillies game tomorrow, but I will do Dallas and Golden State tomorrow. So we will doing another basketball game tomorrow. He's out of the 21, 13 from the Spotlight Sports Streams. Damn. Make sure you like up that stream on the Spotlight Sports Streams, and make sure you smash and definitely hit that subscribe button. Definitely share this out. Now we're back to 88 total subs on the road to. Right now, we're still on the road to 1K. Get out of here, you fucking bug. Damn. Apologize for that because I had a bug almost near on my mic. Yeah, unfortunately. Hey, look, I regard gray hairs as it is. So, I mean, like I said, I'm not doing it tomorrow. Thank God I'd rather be up and do Dallas and Golden State because whoever, man, you guys killed it the first time when Dante pulled up. When I did the Golden State and Dallas game. You guys really killed that stream. Really greatly appreciate that. So we got Vincent taking up from Miami. Gets to Adebayo. Blocked on by Williams. Hands up to Duncan Robinson for three. That's no good. Adebayo with the rebound. And they get stretched, but PJ Tucker falls up to the miss. And Vincent loses the basketball and turnover Miami. Damn. So Miami 5 of 37 from 3, 8 of 25 for Boston from 3. We got Tatum who kicks it out to Brown for 3. That's in there for 3. Now, like he said, here comes the blowout. Now we're gonna Boston up 20. Vincent tries and turns it over again. Butterfingers. Wow. Well, I'm gonna look stupid. Damn. I think he's the only one who called it. Oh, God have mercy on your soul, Key. What talk about Brown? I have no idea. All I know is that Boston's on the 21-2 run and a foul call on Miami. I mean, he constantly can fix the damn game clock, god damn it. We got Jaylen Brown. Hands it out to Derek White. Draws a double team. Kicks up to Brown for 3. That is good from Jaylen Brown. Jeez. So a 23-point lead. You got Adebayo. Draws the foul. Man, just a long from the FTX Arena logo. So now it's a 24-2 run for Boston. And the first free throw from Adebayo is good. So tomorrow at 9 o'clock, you'll see me again doing that game instead of the Phillies game. At least I'll be less stressed. Between the Dallas Mavericks and the Golden State Warriors, and then Game 6 will be Friday back on ESPN at 8:30. And then after that, they get the NBA Finals on June 1st. And both three of those are good from Bam Adebayo. So 83-62 here in the fourth. So field goals for the 3, 6 of 11 in this half from Boston, 1 of 16 from Miami. Horford hands it off, and Pritchard walked. I'm sorry, Grant Williams looked like took a shot to the face. Yo, what's good? What is good? Greatly appreciate for those who are tuning in. Yeah, exactly. And now I'm looking like an idiot because I like I said, I had Miami win this game, but apparently I was like, damn. I'm thinking to myself, fuck, I think I made the wrong choice. Damn. So we got 83-62 with under 8 minutes to go here in the fourth. So Boston is shooting 50% from the floor, 10 of 7, 27 from 3, and that's good for 2. And they got, looks like Derek White taking up for Boston. So Bam Adebayo, 14 points, 6 of 12 from the floor with 8 rebounds. Gets up to Brown. And Brown drew a foul, draws the foul on Miami. 7:38 left to go here in the fourth. I stream basketball, baseball, and football. I do football is NFL, sometimes NFL and the USFL. And I stream mostly MLB and college baseball. And they got, looks like Jason Tatum back in, I'm sorry. Oh, Derek White got away with an offensive foul. And Grant Williams for 3. That's no good. Off the rebound. Rebound goes to Adebayo. I think that's his 9th overall in today's ball game. And it looks like Williams, and that's good for 2. So Adebayo with that nice two-hand, with a nice hook shot for 2. So a little bit over 7 minutes to go here in the fourth. And you got Williams who gives it to White. Got about a three. Drives. And Lowry reaches in. I did South Carolina. Oh wait, no. My issues are just some. I forgot. I don't even did some Georgia college baseball games. I haven't done college football. I might do that soon. Might do that at some point on the stream. And that is good for two. So 85-66. Boston Celtics lead. And Adebayo, gets a friendly roll. That's good for two. A little over 6.5 to go here in the fourth. And you have Adebayo has scored the last 8 points for Miami. Jeez. That's insane, son. Tatum for three. That's no good. Rebound of Duncan Robinson gives it to Kyle Lowry. Adds up to Adebayo. Tries and what? Robert Williams with a nice defensive play. And he got Tatum. It looks like Tatum or Derek White taking up for Boston at the FTX Arena logo. So White, looks like Derek White comes it up, guarded by Duncan Robinson, spins, shoots, and that's good for two. So that's 14 points for Derek White off the bench. 6 of 7 from the floor, 5 assists. So Duncan Robinson gets blocked from behind by Derek White. So Robinson for three. That is good. So Duncan Robinson with a three of his own. That's the third three for Duncan Robinson. They got Jaylen Brown with a nice one-handed slam. Ooh. Golly. Looks like we got a time. All right, so Jaylen Brown, already 23 points so far for Jaylen Brown. And foul has been called, looks like, on Derek White. So Derek White gets called for the foul on Duncan Robinson, maybe. Yeah, this game did flip. Absolutely. Oh, it looked Adebayo that would be funny if Jaylen Brown posterized Adebayo. That would be funny as hell. But not as much funny as Luka Doncic getting posterized by Wiggins. Lowry for three. Airballs that. And it looks like Butler draws the foul. So let me fix the game clock. So timeout is going to be called on the floor with under 5 minutes to go here in the fourth. I appreciate it. Appreciate you tuning in, though. Oh, boy. But huge shout out to the 20 people that are still sticking with me here. Greatly appreciate it. After Boston just really flipped this game on its head. Actually, I'm from Jersey. Actually, I'm from New Jersey. Actually, I'm outside of the Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, so I'm not that far out of Philadelphia. Huge shout out to 17 people still sticking with me here. Greatly appreciate that. A huge shout out to 21 people that's coming in, though. Greatly appreciate you guys for tuning in here. Really, it means a lot, though. I don't know. I mean, you got to think, too. Like, it's also almost 11 o'clock at night, so it makes perfect sense. All right, back from the timeout break we go. All right, so we got under 5 minutes to go here in the fourth. Obviously, with the Boston Celtics really just turned it up a notch here in the fourth. So Butler's going to go to the line to shoot 2. And first is good. The first free throw is good by Butler. So 89-72. The Celtics still lead here with less than 5 minutes to go here in the fourth. And free throw number 2 is good from Butler. And here we go. Butler's already got 13 points, 4-17 from the floor, 5 boards, and 4 assists so far. And they got Derek White, guarded by Vincent. Gets it to Tatum. Tatum gets a screen set by Horford. Tatum locked on by PJ Tucker. And turns it over. So we got Butler taking it up for Miami. Butler locked with Tatum locked on him. Tucker's already 7 points, 3 of 7 from the floor, and that's no good. That's rebound number 11 for PJ Tucker. Vincent for 3, and that's good. So a 13-point deficit for the Miami Heat with 4:09 left to go here in the fourth. So Gabe Vincent with 13 points, 5 of 9 from the floor, 1 of 5 from 3. They got Horford. Gets a look to like Brown in the corner, and and still Celtics basketball.
Boston has had trouble at times this year in trying to milk the clock and run the clock down versus continue to attack and score.
Tatum for 3. Couldn't get the shot down. Butler comes up with the rebound. Hands up to Duncan Robinson. Guarded by Jaylen Brown. Gets it to Vincent. Guarded by White. Gives it back to Robinson for 3. That's no good. And a loose ball foul looks like on Miami. Now we're going the other way. A huge shout out to the 15 people that's coming in here. Greatly appreciate it. And we got Tatum. Locked on by Vincent. And we got White for 3. That's no good. Rebound goes to Miami. Vincent comes up with the basketball. Pulls up for 3. That's no good. Rebound to Williams. So a little over to 3 minutes. I know the game clock's not synchronized. So timeout has been called. So Celtics take a timeout here with 3:04 left to go here in the fourth. Huge shout out to 20 people that's still coming in here. Make that 21 actually. Appreciate you guys are tuning in. So basically not like a blowout as as it once was back in like in game 4 of the series. Yeah, but I appreciate for those who are still sticking around though. I know it's not probably one of my better, like I said, not one of my better streams that I've done, other than game. What was it again? I don't know. But we're back from a short timeout break here. Okie dokie here. We got a little bit over 3 minutes to go here in the fourth. With the Celtics up 13, try to take a series lead, 3-2 series lead over the Miami Heat. As Brown's going to inbound for Boston, and gives it to Tatum. A little bit under 3 minutes to go here in the fourth. Brown for 3. That's no good. Tatum comes up with a rebound and can't put it back. Smart comes up with a rebound of his own. So Butler kind of locking down. Tatum thought about a 3. I'm sorry, and drives. That's no good. And offensive foul on Jason Tatum. So we got 2. Adebayo locked out by Horford. Gets into Robinson. He pulls up for 3. And apparently that was no foul called on that. So Brown, guarded by Robinson. Now draws a double team. Kicks out to Horford. Gives it to Smart. He gives it to Tatum. We got Tatum locked on by Gabe Vincent. Backing him down in the paint, in the post. Shoots. And he draws the foul on the way up.
There's only one other guy that impact the game the way that Al Horford has done these last 2 ball games. That's Draymond Green. Whether he scores or not, the screen setting, the defense, the leading, orchestrating, the turning down shots, getting guys in position to be effective.
So Horford with 16 points in today's ball game, and that free throw is good. So that's 90-76. Boston Celtics with a little bit over 2 minutes to go here in the fourth. And both free throws are good from Tatum. And we got Vincent taking it up for Miami. We got Vincent, gives it to Adebayo, locked out by Horford. Adebayo spins, shoots over Horford. That's no good. Rebound to Tatum. And Tatum slowly takes it up for Boston over across the half court with under a minute 45 to go here in the fourth. And we got Tatum. Thought about a 3 and almost turned it over, but Smart picks up the basketball. And that's going to move by. And Brown and timeout. So Eric Spoelstra calls a timeout with a minute 32 left to go here in the fourth. Let me fix the game clock. There we go. I mean, he should have still appreciate the 13 total people still watching here. Not probably, like I said, not one of my better streams that I've done. So bear with, just try to be as much as I can possibly can. All right. All right. So we're back from that timeout from Eric Spolstra.
Once again, that's a defensive sequence. It feels like there's 6 Celtics out on the floor. And when those 5 new guys from the bench is inserted by the Boston Celtics.
So Boston 20 to 35 from the floor, and Miami 10 to 43. So we got under a minute and a half to go here. 93-76, and that shot is good by two by Miami. So 15. The 93-78, Miami Heat still trail the Boston Celtics. So Gabe Vincent with 15 points, 6 and 11 from the field, and so far in 22 minutes of action here in Game 5. And thought about a three. Williams for three, couldn't go. Vincent with the rebound. Under a minute to go here in the fourth. And Vincent good for two. So about a 13-point lead for the Boston Celtics. We got, let's say, Williams at the top of the key. Or is that Pritchard? Pritchard for, looks like a walking three. That's no good. Rebound to Miami. So Vincent takes it up for Miami. 30 seconds to go here in the fourth. So Robinson with the ball in his hands. Hands it up to, hands it to, what's that? Vincent for three. That doesn't fall. Rebound to Miami. So basically 18 seconds to go here in the fourth. There we go. 17 seconds. And we're down to 14. And it looks like just Boston's just going to hold it here. And ladies and gentlemen, that will do it. So Boston wins it by the final score 93-80 over the Miami Heat. Yeah, the game is completely finished. So appreciate the 19 people who tuned into Game 5 of the Eastern Conference Finals. So Boston comes out with another win over the Miami Heat by the final score 93-80. But I do appreciate for those who are tuning in. Appreciate for those who subscribe, either coming from the Philly Sports Podcast channel or the Spotlight Sports streams. Greatly appreciate that as well. But other than that, so right now Brown finished with 25 points, Tatum for 22. So it looks like Coach Spotlight got that right. Says Tatum just let's be real, wasn't sharp. Neither was, I think none of these teams were sharp tonight. It was the same thing as in Game 3. I'm sorry, Game 4. But this game right here, it was just too many. It's just way too many turnovers. But well, with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed the stream here. I'll see you guys tomorrow night for Game 5 of the Western Conference Finals between the Dallas Mavericks and the Golden State Warriors. With that being said, this is Robert from the Philly Sports Talk Podcast. Have a good night, guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow night.